Have you ever wondered why so many people struggle to make it past their 75th birthday, even when they seem healthy in their early retirement years? It's a question I started asking myself after watching friends and neighbors transition from active, independent living to facing sudden health declines. Between the ages of 65 and 75, life can feel like a well-earned break. More time for family, hobbies, and that long-awaited freedom. But hidden in the comfort of routine, small habits we barely notice can quietly chip away at our health and independence. I've seen it up close: the friend who stopped walking daily, the neighbor who shrugged off checkups, or the couple who let worry replace joy. And so many of us, eager to be low maintenance, forget how precious our well-being truly is. If you're over 65, these years are more than just a gentle slide into old age. They're the golden decade that shapes the rest of your life. Today, I invite you to reflect with me on the daily choices that could make all the difference. Because growing older isn't just about adding years, it's about living each one with purpose, strength, and dignity. If you are not subscribed, subscribe and activate the notification bell so you don't miss any videos. If you like the topic of this video, please comment 1. If you don't, please comment 0 to let me know how I can improve and make better videos for you. Now, let's begin. 1. Don't rely on fortune telling. As we enter our later years, it's natural to wonder what the future holds. Many seniors I know often wrestle with questions about their health, longevity, and what lies ahead. In moments like these, it can be tempting to seek comfort in fortune-telling, astrology, or other mystical predictions. After all, who wouldn't want a glimpse of what's coming? Yet, leaning too heavily on these vague forecasts can quietly pull us away from what matters, taking charge of our well-being. I've met folks who spent good money on horoscopes or psychic readings, hoping for reassurance about their health or family. But here's the truth they often don't realize. No star chart or tarot card can replace the power of daily habits, clear choices, and proactive care. Life isn't written in the stars. It's shaped by how we treat ourselves each day. When we focus on balanced nutrition, regular exercise, and nurturing our mental peace, we hold the real keys to living longer and better. Relying on fortune-telling can even distract us from the practical steps that build health and happiness. Instead of worrying about predictions, imagine channeling that energy into a daily walk, catching up with friends, or preparing wholesome meals. These small but meaningful actions build a foundation of strength that no mystical reading can provide. What's more, many seniors find that focusing on the present helps reduce anxiety. Uncertainty is a part of life, but obsessing over uncertain outcomes only steals joy and peace. When we ground ourselves in positive habits and cultivate calm minds, we create an inner sanctuary that no fortune teller's words can replicate. In the end, the greatest fortune any of us can have is good health and a resilient spirit. Those don't come from stars or cards. They come from commitment, self-respect, and daily care. So, as you move through these precious years, remember this. Invest your time and energy in yourself, not in uncertain predictions. Your future is yours to shape, and the best way to honor it is by living each day with intention and love. 2. Move carefully and avoid climbing high. As we age, our bodies naturally change in ways that are easy to overlook until something unexpected happens. I remember hearing from friends who used to be so active, hiking, gardening, even climbing ladders around the house, only to find themselves sidelined by a simple fall. It's a reality many of us face. The strength and flexibility we once took for granted begin to fade, and what seemed like harmless movements suddenly carry real risks. Climbing up on stools or ladders, rushing to grab something from a high shelf, or even stepping over uneven surfaces can become dangerous if we're not careful. A single misstep can lead to a fall that breaks a hip or causes serious injury, which often means months of recovery or, worse, a permanent loss of independence. And it's not just the physical pain, it's the emotional toll of suddenly relying on others, the frustration of feeling trapped in our own homes, and the fear of what the future holds. Many seniors I know have shared how they had to adjust their daily routines to protect themselves. One dear friend started using a grabber tool for items up high, while another rearranged her kitchen so everything she needs is within easy reach. These changes aren't about limiting freedom, they're about preserving it. Moving carefully, taking time to steady ourselves, and avoiding unnecessary risks become acts of self-care that safeguard our independence. It's also about creating a safe living space. Removing loose rugs, keeping pathways clear, and adding nightlights to prevent trips in the dark can make a big difference. Some have found that installing handrails or using canes provides the extra support needed to move confidently. These small adjustments help prevent falls and keep us moving freely for years to come. Ultimately, moving carefully is a powerful way to honor our bodies and the life we want to live. It's not about fear but respect for our strength, our limits, and our desire to stay active. By choosing caution and making smart choices, we give ourselves the best chance to enjoy life fully, on our terms, with dignity and peace of mind. 3. Accumulate wealth for old age. One of the most important lessons many of us learn as we grow older is the value of financial security. I've met seniors who worked hard all their lives, only to find themselves worried about how to cover medical bills or daily expenses once their paycheck stops. It's a tough reality. Our ability to earn fades, and without a solid financial foundation, stress and uncertainty can overshadow what should be our golden years. Accumulating wealth for old age isn't about extravagance or luxury. It's about building a safety net that lets us live comfortably and independently, free from the fear of unexpected costs. Whether it's having enough saved in a retirement account, owning a home outright, or having a modest investment portfolio, these resources act as a buffer against life's uncertainties. They help cover everything from doctor visits and medications to home repairs, or even a helping hand when daily tasks become challenging. Many seniors I know emphasize that financial independence means more than just paying bills. It's about peace of mind. When money is stable, we avoid becoming a burden on our children or loved ones, which can sometimes cause family tension or guilt. Instead, we can focus on enjoying the things that truly matter, spending time with grandchildren, pursuing hobbies, or simply relaxing without constant worry. Starting early makes a big difference. Even small, consistent savings over the years can grow into a meaningful nest egg. For those closer to retirement, it's never too late to plan, whether through budgeting, downsizing, or seeking financial advice tailored to your needs. The goal is to create a cushion that supports not just survival but a quality life filled with dignity. Remember, accumulating wealth for old age isn't just about numbers in a bank account. It's about reclaiming control over your future. It's the freedom to make choices on your terms, where to live, how to spend your time, and how to care for yourself. And that freedom is priceless. 4. Don't overwork yourself. Many of us grew up with a mindset that hard work is the key to success and that work is something to be proud of. I've known plenty of seniors who kept pushing themselves well into their retirement years, convinced that staying busy and working long hours was the secret to feeling useful and alive. But as the years pass, our bodies tell a different story. Overworking in your later years isn't just exhausting, it can be dangerous. When you're past 65, your body's ability to recover from stress and fatigue slows down significantly. What might have been just a tiring day in your 40s or 50s can now lead to serious health problems like heart issues, joint pain, or even strokes. I remember one friend who worked tirelessly, refusing to slow down despite clear signs of exhaustion. Eventually, it caught up with him, and he ended up in the hospital, wishing he had listened to his body sooner. It's important to recognize your limits, not as a sign of weakness, but as a way to protect your well-being. This doesn't mean you have to stop being active or stop doing what you love. Instead, it means adjusting the way you work and rest. Light to moderate activities, like gardening, walking, or gentle yoga, can keep you moving without overtaxing your body. And don't underestimate the power of rest. Regular breaks and good sleep are essential for healing and maintaining energy. Many seniors find that balancing activity with rest improves not only their physical health, but also their mood and overall quality of life. When you stop pushing yourself too hard, you give your body the chance to heal, and your mind the space to relax. It's a form of self-respect and care that pays off in longer, healthier years. So if you're still working or staying active in your retirement years, listen closely to your body. Slow down when you need to, say no when something feels too much, and prioritize your health above all else. Overworking yourself might seem noble, but the real strength lies in knowing when to rest. Your future self will thank you for it. 5. Don't be overly frugal. Many seniors I've talked to take pride in being careful with their money. After all, saving has been a life lesson for decades. Growing up during tough times, some experience scarcity and learn to stretch every dollar, to hold on to every penny. But sometimes, being too frugal in your golden years can do more harm than good. I remember one dear friend who refused to throw away leftovers or buy fresh groceries, always opting for the cheapest option. She thought she was being responsible, but over time, her health started to suffer. Eating stale food and skipping fresh fruits and vegetables meant she wasn't getting the nutrients her body desperately needed. It's easy to fall into the trap of thinking that saving money means sacrificing comfort or health, but that couldn't be further from the truth. Your later years are a time to enjoy the fruits of your labor, not to pinch pennies so tightly that you miss out on simple pleasures. Whether it's treating yourself to a nice meal, a comfortable new pair of shoes, or even a little outing with friends, these experiences nourish the soul and improve your quality of life. They help keep your spirits high and your body strong. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment 1 below to let me know that you are still here with me. Being overly frugal can also mean missing out on necessary health care or assistance. Skipping doctor visits or avoiding medication because of cost worries can lead to bigger, more expensive problems down the road. It's important to remember that investing in your health and happiness is never a waste. It's a wise choice that pays dividends in well-being and peace of mind. In the end, it's about balance. Being smart with your money is important, but don't let fear or old habits prevent you from living fully today. You deserve comfort, joy, and good care. Life is short, and your golden years should be filled with the richness that comes from loving and caring for yourself. So, don't be afraid to spend a little on what makes you happy and healthy. It's not just about money, it's about honoring the life you've worked so hard to build. 6. Keep your old home. There's something truly special about the place we call home, especially as we grow older. It's not just the walls or the roof overhead, it's the memories, the familiar creaks of the floorboards, the scent of a favorite room, and the feeling of safety that comes with years of living in one place. I've heard from so many seniors who say their home is their sanctuary, a place where they can be themselves and feel grounded. When children suggest selling the family home to move in together or trade for something newer, it can be a tough decision. While it's often meant with love and care, giving up that familiar space sometimes leads to feelings of loss and uncertainty. One friend told me how moving away from her lifelong home left her feeling unmoored, like she'd lost a part of herself. She missed the quiet morning light in her kitchen and the neighborhood where she waved to familiar faces every day. Keeping your old home means maintaining your independence and control over your environment. It's about preserving a sense of dignity and stability in a world that's constantly changing. Of course, safety is key. Sometimes it means making small adjustments, like installing grab bars or improving lighting, so your home remains a comfortable, secure place to live. For many, the house holds more than possessions. It holds stories of family gatherings, milestones, and everyday moments that shaped a lifetime. Staying in that space keeps those stories alive and connected to who you are. It's perfectly okay to say no to selling or moving just because others suggest it. Your home belongs to you, and it should be a source of comfort, not stress. When you keep your old home, you keep a piece of your identity, your history, and your peace of mind. In the end, home isn't just a place, it's a feeling. And as we age, that feeling becomes more precious than ever. So cherish your space, protect your memories, and live your life surrounded by what's familiar and dear. 7. Don't buy unnecessary health products. As we get older, it's only natural to want to do everything we can to stay healthy and feel our best. The market is full of promises, supplements, miracle creams, gadgets, and all sorts of health products claiming to boost energy, improve memory, or even slow aging. I've spoken with many seniors who have fallen into the trap of buying expensive pills or devices, hoping for a quick fix or magic cure. But here's the thing, not every health product lives up to its hype. I remember one woman who spent hundreds of dollars on supplements she read about online. She was desperate for anything that might help her arthritis or memory lapses. But after months, she realized she hadn't felt any different, and worse, she was stressing over whether she was wasting money she could use elsewhere. This kind of spending can add financial strain, which ironically impacts health more than the products themselves. The truth is, the best medicine often isn't found in a bottle or fancy device. It's in the simple everyday choices we make: eating balanced meals, staying active, keeping regular medical checkups, and getting enough rest. These habits build a solid foundation for good health that no trendy product can replace. Before investing in any health product, it's wise to talk with your doctor or a trusted healthcare professional. They can help you understand what's truly necessary and what might just be marketing hype. Sometimes, less is more when it comes to supplements and gadgets. Remember, your well-being is priceless, but that doesn't mean you need to buy every product promising the world. Focusing on a healthy lifestyle, staying informed, and listening to your body will serve you far better and save you money in the long run. So next time you see an ad claiming a miracle cure, pause and ask yourself, is this really what I need? Often, the answer lies not in the newest product, but in the choices you make every day. 8. Don't argue with your partner in old age. As the years go by, the relationship we share with our life partner often becomes one of the most important bonds we have. When children grow up and move out, and the noise of daily life quiets down, it's just the two of you navigating this new chapter together. I've heard from many couples who say that the companionship they share in their later years is a source of great comfort and joy, but it hasn't always been easy. Arguments, disagreements, and frustrations happen in any relationship, but as we get older, those moments can feel heavier. I've seen how repeated fights can wear down not only the spirit but also the health of both partners. Stress and anger take a toll on the body, raising blood pressure, disturbing sleep, and clouding what should be peaceful days. One couple I know made a conscious decision to choose kindness over conflict. They learned that a gentle word, a patient ear, or even agreeing to disagree can make all the difference. It's not about being perfect. It's about preserving the precious time you have together. Instead of letting small frustrations grow into big arguments, try to focus on the shared memories, the laughter, and the quiet moments of understanding. Remember, your partner is not just someone to live with. They're your closest friend and greatest support. The love and respect you nurture today can make your golden years truly golden. If feelings of loneliness creep in, resist the urge to fill that space with conflict or haste into remarriage. Instead, seek joy in friendships, hobbies, or time with grandchildren. Maintaining harmony with your partner isn't just about avoiding fights. It's about creating a calm, loving environment that nourishes both your hearts. In the end, the best gift you can give each other is peace. Life is too short to carry grudges or hold on to anger. So, choose patience, compassion, and love. Your years together are precious. Let them be filled with warmth and understanding. 9. Don't rush into remarriage. After years of sharing life with someone, facing the loss of a partner or going through a divorce can leave a deep ache of loneliness. It's natural to crave companionship again, to want someone to share the quiet moments, the dinners, and the memories. But rushing into remarriage in our later years isn't always the answer. I've known seniors who hurried into new marriages hoping to fill that space, only to find that their new relationship brought unexpected stress and complications. At this stage in life, Both partners come with their histories, habits, and sometimes even baggage from previous marriages or relationships. Blending these lives isn't always easy. Financial concerns, family dynamics, and personal differences can quickly turn joy into tension. Instead of jumping into a new marriage, many find greater happiness and peace by cultivating friendships, spending time with grandchildren, or engaging in community activities. These connections often provide the emotional support and companionship we need without the pressures that come with marriage. Remarrying later in life is a big decision and deserves careful thought. It should be based on genuine understanding, shared values, and mutual respect, not just the fear of being alone. Taking the time to heal, reflect, and build trust can lead to healthier, more fulfilling relationships, whether romantic or platonic. There's no rush, and no one timeline to follow. Sometimes, choosing to live fully and happily on your terms brings the most freedom. And when the time is truly right, and the connection is deep and true, remarriage can be a beautiful chapter. But it's important not to let loneliness cloud that decision. Remember, your happiness and well-being matter most. Surround yourself with love in all its forms, family, friends, and yourself, before taking the step into remarriage. When it's done thoughtfully, it can enrich your life. When it's rushed, it can complicate what should be your peaceful golden years. 10. Don't go to nursing homes if possible. When we think about getting older, the idea of moving into a nursing home often comes up. For some, it's seen as a practical solution when daily tasks become too difficult or health needs increase. But for many seniors I know, the thought of leaving their own home and moving into a nursing facility brings a deep sense of loss and loneliness. I've spoken to people who say that nursing homes can feel more like a waiting room than a place to live. The routines are rigid, the staff are often stretched thin, and the feeling of being surrounded by strangers can be overwhelming. For those used to years of independence, it can be heartbreaking to lose the comfort and familiarity of their own space. Living at home, surrounded by memories and the things that make life meaningful, offers a sense of security and dignity that's hard to replicate anywhere else. When help is needed, hiring caregivers or asking family members to assist can make it possible to stay in a familiar environment without sacrificing safety. Of course, nursing homes can be necessary for those with intensive medical needs, but whenever possible, staying at home allows seniors to keep their autonomy and connection to their community. It helps maintain mental and emotional well-being, which is just as important as physical health. Many seniors have found that adapting their homes to be safer, with grab bars, better lighting, and non-slip floors, makes a big difference in avoiding accidents and staying comfortable. Technology like medical alert systems can also provide peace of mind. Choosing to age in place is about more than just convenience. It's about preserving the life you've built, the memories you cherish, and the independence you deserve. If you or your loved ones are facing this decision, consider all the options carefully, and remember that a familiar home can be the best medicine for the heart and soul. 11. Accept that relationships with colleagues and friends fade after retirement. Retirement marks a major life transition, not just in how we spend our days, but in the relationships we carry with us. For many, work was more than just a job. It was a place to connect, share stories, and build friendships. When the daily routine ends, it's natural to notice that these bonds often start to drift apart. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment 2 below to let me know that you are still here with me. I've heard from seniors who miss the camaraderie of the office, the easy chats by the water cooler, and the sense of belonging that comes from working side by side with colleagues. But as time passes, people move on with their own lives, travel, or focus on family. It's not about forgetting or losing care. It's just a natural part of life's rhythm. Accepting that relationships with coworkers and some friends may fade doesn't mean you have to feel lonely. Instead, it opens the door to deepening the connections that matter most: family, longtime friends, and community. Many retirees find joy in spending more time with grandchildren, volunteering, or joining clubs that reflect their passions. This acceptance is also a chance to embrace new social circles. Retirement offers freedom to explore friendships without the pressures of work. Maybe it's a walking group, a book club, or a hobby class that brings new people into your life. These new bonds can bring fresh joy and a sense of purpose. It's important to be gentle with yourself during this transition. Missing old friends or feeling disconnected is normal. But by focusing on quality over quantity, you can cultivate meaningful relationships that support your happiness and well-being. Life after retirement is a chapter full of possibilities. Letting go of what naturally fades allows you to welcome new connections and experiences. It's not about holding on tightly to the past, but about opening your heart to what's next, with hope and openness. 12. If you don't understand something, wait until tomorrow. There's a simple wisdom that many of us learn more clearly as we get older. Sometimes, the best thing to do when faced with confusion, frustration, or a tough decision is to step back and wait. I've heard from seniors who struggle with worries or complex problems, trying to find answers late into the night or stressing over choices that seem overwhelming. But often, a little time and distance can bring clarity that a restless mind cannot. When we rush to solve every problem or respond immediately to every challenge, we can cloud our judgment or make decisions based on stress rather than calm thought. I remember a friend who would get frustrated over small misunderstandings, only to realize the next day that the situation wasn't as dire as it felt in the moment. Giving yourself permission to pause, breathe, and revisit the issue with fresh eyes can make all the difference. This idea, waiting until tomorrow, isn't about avoidance. It's about self-care and patience. It's okay not to have all the answers right away. Sometimes, the mind needs rest to untangle complicated feelings or confusing information. A good night's sleep often brings a new perspective and renewed energy. Many of life's challenges are less urgent than they seem. Taking time to let emotions settle and thoughts clear can lead to better decisions, healthier reactions, and less stress. It's like letting a wave pass instead of trying to fight against it. So next time you find yourself caught in confusion or doubt, remind yourself, it's okay to wait. Trust that with time, understanding will come. Tomorrow offers a fresh start, a chance to see things more clearly and choose your path with a calm heart. Patience is a gift we can give ourselves, especially in later years. By embracing it, we protect our peace of mind and create space for wisdom to grow. 13. Don't flaunt your wealth to relatives. As we grow older and hopefully more comfortable financially, it can be tempting to share our success openly with family. Maybe it's showing off a new purchase, talking about investments, or simply enjoying the fruits of a lifetime of hard work. But many seniors I've spoken with have learned a valuable lesson. Flaunting wealth around relatives can sometimes cause more harm than good. Money is a sensitive topic in many families. What starts as innocent sharing can quickly stir feelings of jealousy, resentment, or awkwardness. I've heard stories of siblings growing distant or family gatherings becoming tense because of unspoken worries about inheritance or fairness. These conflicts can weigh heavily on everyone's hearts, turning what should be joyful times into moments of stress and division. Keeping financial matters private doesn't mean being secretive or stingy. It means protecting your peace and the harmony of your family. When you share only what's necessary and keep your wealth discreet, you help avoid misunderstandings and preserve close relationships. One friend shared how, after becoming more mindful of what she discussed about money with relatives, family dinners became warmer and more relaxed. She realized that love and connection don't come from money but from respect and kindness. By focusing on shared experiences and support, rather than possessions, she kept her family bonds strong. It's important to remember that true wealth isn't just measured in dollars. It's in the quality of relationships, the kindness we show, and the memories we create. Being thoughtful about how you handle financial conversations with family can protect these treasures. So, as you enjoy your success and security, consider the power of discretion. Keep your financial details between you and trusted advisors, and focus on nurturing love and understanding within your family. In the end, that's the richest legacy you can leave. 14. Maintain good relationships with neighbors. As we get older, the people who live near us often become some of the most important connections in our daily lives. I've talked to many seniors who find that good relationships with neighbors bring more than just friendly hellos. They offer safety, support, and a sense of belonging that's invaluable as the years go by. One woman shared how her neighbor became her lifeline during a sudden illness. When she slipped and hurt her leg, it was the neighbor who called for help, brought meals, and checked in regularly until she recovered. Stories like hers remind us that neighbors are often the first people we can count on when family isn't immediately available. Building a good relationship with neighbors doesn't require grand gestures. Simple acts like greeting each other warmly, sharing a smile, or offering help with small tasks can create bonds that make a neighborhood feel like a true community. These connections ease feelings of loneliness and create a friendly environment where everyone looks out for one another. Many seniors find joy in neighborhood gatherings, book clubs, or walking groups that foster connection and shared experiences. These social ties not only enrich life but also encourage physical activity and mental engagement, both key ingredients for healthy aging. Living in a neighborhood where people know and care about each other brings peace of mind. It means someone is watching out for your mailbox, noticing if you've been away too long, or lending a hand when the snow piles up. This kind of support can make all the difference in maintaining independence. If you haven't connected much with your neighbors yet, it's never too late to start. A friendly wave, a quick chat, or inviting someone over for coffee can open doors to meaningful relationships. In the golden years, community can be a powerful source of comfort and joy. Remember, good neighbors aren't just people who live nearby. They're a vital part of a happy, secure, and fulfilling life. Nurture these relationships, and you'll find your neighborhood feels less like a place and more like home. 15. Go outside. Ensure safety when moving, especially at night. Getting outside and enjoying the fresh air is one of the simplest joys of especially as we get older. I've heard from many seniors who say that their daily walks, trips to the park, or just stepping outside for a breath of fresh air lift their spirits and keep them feeling connected to the world around them. Being outdoors supports not only physical health but mental well-being too, reducing stress and brightening the day. But as our bodies age, we also need to be mindful of safety, especially when moving around at night or in low-light conditions. I've known folks who learned this the hard way, tripping over uneven sidewalks, bumping into unseen obstacles, or slipping on icy patches when visibility was poor. These accidents can lead to serious injuries that change lives overnight. Simple precautions can make a big difference. Turning on porch lights before heading out, carrying a flashlight, or wearing reflective clothing are easy ways to stay visible and avoid hazards. Many seniors find that walking with a companion or using a cane or walker helps provide extra stability and confidence. Even when indoors, poor lighting can cause falls. Installing nightlights in hallways and bathrooms, keeping pathways clear of clutter, and making sure rugs are secure all help prevent accidents. These small changes create a safer environment, allowing you to move with ease and independence. Remember, going outside doesn't have to be risky. It's about respecting your body's changes and preparing your surroundings. With a few thoughtful adjustments, you can continue enjoying the benefits of fresh air and activity without worry. Stepping outside connects us to nature, neighbors, and life itself. It's a gift worth protecting. So take that walk, breathe deeply, and soak in the world, but do so with care. Your safety matters as much as your joy. 16. Don't compare yourself to others. It's human nature to look around and compare ourselves to those we see. Friends, neighbors, even strangers on social media. But as we grow older, I've learned that this habit can quietly chip away at our happiness. I've talked to many seniors who struggle with feelings of sadness or frustration when they see others living differently. Maybe healthier, wealthier, or more active, and wonder why they aren't the same. But here's the truth. Every person's journey is unique. Life hands us different challenges, blessings, and opportunities. Comparing yourself to others is like trying to measure your story with someone else's ruler. It just doesn't fit. One neighbor might be out hiking every day, while another enjoys quiet afternoons with family. Neither is better. They're just different. I once met a woman who felt discouraged because she couldn't keep up with her peers in exercise or travel. Over time, she shifted her focus to the joys she could find in her own life: a beautiful garden, laughter with grandchildren, and the satisfaction of a good book. That change in perspective brought her peace and gratitude. When we stop comparing, we open the door to appreciating what we have. We begin to see our strengths and the small victories that make life meaningful. Maybe it's the kindness you show others, your resilience through tough times, or simply the wisdom you carry. Remember, happiness doesn't come from being better than someone else. It comes from accepting and loving who you are. As we age, embracing our path, not someone else's, allows us to live fully and joyfully. So, if you catch yourself measuring your life against others, gently remind yourself to pause. Celebrate your journey. After all, the best person to be is the one you've become. 17. Don't overeat. As we grow older, our bodies don't process food the way they used to. I've seen many friends struggle with feeling uncomfortable after meals, realizing that their stomachs can't handle large portions like before. Overeating can lead to indigestion, bloating, and even worsen chronic conditions like heart disease or diabetes. It's a quiet warning that eating just enough to feel satisfied, not stuffed, is one of the simplest ways to protect our health. Instead of piling the plate high, many seniors find that smaller, balanced meals spread throughout the day keep energy levels steady and digestion smooth. Taking gentle walks after eating can also help. Learning to listen to our bodies and honoring their changing needs is a powerful step toward feeling better every day. After all, the goal isn't just to fill the belly but to nourish the body for many healthy years ahead. 18. Avoid high-fat and high-salt foods. As we age, our bodies become more sensitive to what we eat, especially when it comes to fat and salt. Many seniors I've talked to share how indulging in greasy or salty foods can quickly lead to discomfort, whether it's bloating, high blood pressure, or worsening heart conditions. Our digestive systems slow down, and too much salt can strain the kidneys and raise blood pressure, putting extra stress on the heart. Instead, choosing meals rich in fresh vegetables, fruits, lean proteins, and whole grains helps keep the body strong and balanced. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment 3 below to let me know that you are still here with me. Drinking plenty of water and limiting sugary or alcoholic drinks also supports overall health. It's not about giving up flavor but finding new ways to enjoy food that nourishes without harm. Small changes in diet can make a big difference, helping seniors maintain energy, reduce risks, and feel their best every day. In the end, what we eat shapes how well we age. 19. Don't let negative emotions harm your health. As we journey through life, especially into our senior years, we often face challenges that can stir up powerful emotions: worry, anger, sadness, or loneliness. I've spoken with many seniors who share how these feelings sometimes weigh heavily on their hearts, making even simple days feel difficult. But what many don't realize is how deeply these negative emotions can affect our physical health. Stress and anxiety aren't just in our minds. They trigger real changes in the body. When we're angry or upset, our bodies release stress hormones like cortisol and adrenaline. Over time, these chemicals can raise blood pressure, weaken the immune system, and increase the risk of heart problems. I've known seniors who experienced health setbacks that worsened because of ongoing emotional strain. The good news is that we have the power to protect ourselves. Learning to manage emotions through activities like meditation, gentle yoga, or spending time outdoors can bring peace and balance. Connecting with friends, family, or support groups offers comfort and reminds us we're not alone. Keeping a positive, hopeful mindset doesn't mean ignoring hardships. It means choosing to face them with courage and grace. Many seniors find that cultivating gratitude and focusing on joyful moments lightens their emotional load and strengthens their health. Remember, taking care of your mental well-being is just as important as watching your diet or exercising. When you nurture your spirit, your body benefits too. Don't let negative emotions quietly steal your vitality. Embrace kindness toward yourself and seek out what lifts your heart. Your emotional health is a precious gift. Tend to it with love, and you'll find yourself living fuller, happier days. 20. Exercise appropriately. Exercise is often called the fountain of youth, and for good reason. I've seen so many seniors discover new energy, strength, and joy simply by staying active. But as our bodies change, the type and intensity of exercise that once worked may no longer be the best fit. That's why exercising appropriately, finding the right balance for your body, is key to staying healthy and happy. I remember a friend who loved running marathons in her younger years. After 65, she realized pounding the pavement was too hard on her joints, so she switched to swimming and gentle yoga. Not only did she stay fit, but she also found a new community and peace of mind. This shift allowed her to enjoy exercise without pain or injury. Gentle activities like walking, tai chi, or stretching can improve flexibility, balance, and strength without straining muscles or joints. Regular movement helps keep the heart strong, controls blood pressure, and boosts mood by releasing feel-good hormones. Even simple daily routines, like gardening or dancing around the kitchen, count as valuable exercise. The important thing is to listen to your body. If something causes pain or discomfort, it's okay to modify or stop. Consistency is more important than intensity. Finding activities you enjoy makes it easier to stick with them and reap the benefits. Exercise also supports mental health. It can reduce stress, improve sleep, and enhance cognitive function. Many seniors report feeling sharper and more positive after staying active regularly. So, whether it's a gentle walk in the park, a beginner's yoga class, or light strength training, the goal is to move in a way that feels good and safe. Exercise is a gift we give ourselves, one that helps us live longer, feel better, and embrace each day with vitality. 21. Don't neglect health care. As we grow older, taking care of our health becomes more important than ever. I've seen many seniors who used to brush off minor aches or skip doctor visits, thinking they were no big deal. But ignoring those little warning signs can lead to bigger problems down the road. Regular checkups, staying on top of medications, and following your doctor's advice aren't just routine. They're essential steps to staying independent and feeling your best. It's easy to underestimate how much good healthcare affects quality of life. When you prioritize your health, you're investing in more time to enjoy family, hobbies, and everyday moments. Don't wait for pain or illness to force you to pay attention. Make healthcare a priority now. Your body will thank you for it, and so will your peace of mind. Taking these simple steps helps you live longer and with more comfort and confidence. 22. Don't overlook sleep. Sleep is one of those things that many of us take for granted, until it starts slipping away. I've talked with seniors who struggle with restless nights, waking up multiple times, or simply not feeling refreshed in the morning. Poor sleep isn't just tiring. It can affect memory, mood, and even increase the risk of heart disease or stroke. Our bodies need quality rest to repair, recharge, and keep us strong. Developing a bedtime routine, avoiding heavy meals or caffeine late in the day, and creating a calm, comfortable sleep environment can make a huge difference. Sometimes, it's the small changes, like soft music or reading a book, that help ease us into peaceful sleep. Don't underestimate how vital sleep is for your health and happiness. When you care for your sleep, you care for your whole self, giving you more energy and clarity to enjoy every day to its fullest. 23. Maintain a healthy lifestyle with optimism and perseverance. Living well as we age isn't just about diet or exercise. It's about embracing life with a positive spirit and steady determination. I've met many seniors who face health challenges but refuse to let them define their days. They focus on what they can do, not what they can't. Optimism becomes their fuel, helping them find joy in small moments and the strength to keep going. Perseverance means showing up for yourself every day, choosing nutritious foods, staying active, and nurturing your mind and heart. It's not always easy, but the rewards are priceless. More energy, better health, and a deeper sense of purpose. Maintaining a healthy lifestyle is a lifelong journey, and with patience and hope, it becomes a path filled with vitality and meaning. So keep believing in yourself and taking one step at a time. Your best years are still ahead. As we reach the end of this journey through the important lessons of aging well, it's clear that growing older is not just about the passing years, but about how we choose to live them. The choices we make every day, how we move, what we eat, how we care for our minds and bodies, shape the quality of our later years. It's about embracing change with patience and kindness toward ourselves, knowing that every small step forward is a victory. Remember, maintaining your independence and health is a gift to yourself and those who love you. It allows you to enjoy moments with family, explore passions, and live life with dignity. Challenges will come, but with optimism and perseverance, you can face them head-on. Take time to nurture your relationships, keep your home a place of comfort, and never underestimate the power of a positive mindset. If you found value in these insights, I encourage you to share your thoughts in the comments below. What lesson resonated with you the most? How will you bring these ideas into your daily life? Your stories inspire others and help build a supportive community where we can all learn and grow. If you liked this video, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. By doing so, you help us continue creating content that supports your journey toward a healthier, happier, and more fulfilling life. Thank you for watching, and take care of yourself, because your best years are still ahead.